Sifu, please say a few words about Chi Sao and its purpose.
All right. Well, depending on who's teaching it, everyone's gonna have their own views. Some will say it's for combat. It's really not for combat. It's a preparation for combat. Think of Chi Sao like the alphabet. It's teaching you letters so then you can learn to make words. But you're not doing Chi Sao for combat because combat is not sticking all the time. People will move, they'll dodge, they'll cut angles. So you're not always going to try and stick. And people who constantly try to make sticking work usually wind up failing because you're trying to make a game to stick when the guy's not going to play that game and he's just going to tag you. So understand that Chi Sao is actually based for the feel for, and I'm going to say from my personal view too, it's to feel intent. Once you make contact, it's supposed to teach you how to feel intent. And then the next step is to learn how to control that intent and use it to your advantage. Obviously, converting the energy back to the opponent, withdrawing it, turning to the side. It's to teach you how to feel without thought. So you don't think about what you need to do. You need to feel what you do. It's like feeling music. Chi Sao is a great, for me, why Chi Sao would be really, really good. It would be very, very good for grappling to anti-grappling state. It's really not good for striking because unless you're playing the person who's going to play the same sticking game. But today, times change with martial arts, always change, right? So today, MMA is the standard in which people train in. So the standard in which people train in today is more on boxing, Muay Thai type of striking. So you're not going to apply Wing Chun to that because the guy's not going to stay there and stick with you. So a lot of people make the mistake of trying to get to a sticking game. And they're going to wind up losing because the guy's going to, unless you can pin him to the corner or pin him to the ground, you're not going to make the guy stay. He's got ability to move his feet, move around. So you're going to try and get to the sticking and he's just going to pull his hands away and go for the strike and cut the angle. So it really today, Chi Sao isn't really good for that. Bruce Lee said, when he came to America, the biggest thing that he noticed between the Asian martial arts, and especially the Chinese compared to the European, to the Americans, is Chinese like to fight close. They like to stay. That's why a lot of training emphasized on sticking and sticking and sticking because they would stay in tight and fight tight. Whereas when he came to America, he saw that these people didn't stick tight and stay in. They wanted to tag and get distance and move. So he adapted his Wing Chun to help it become suitable. And that's why he said Wing Chun wasn't necessarily a good system. And that's why he started adapting to the Jeet Kune Do because he couldn't finish the Wing Chun system. But two, he found that it didn't apply to systems that want to fight close. So Chi Sao is a great game to try to trading tool, I should say, not game, but trading tool to help you to feel intent and learn how to control that intent. That's really what Chi Sao is for today.